And we then are all the social media platforms there now, so you can watch me live on all. And this is the program where they talk about all the hot and trendy topic them na salon. Today, na the program, we talk about a very important topic. President Bio don't take 8 years now office. Who say we dey as a country? We don't go before, we don't retrogress, or we just stuck now one place. For talk about this topic better one, we get na the studio Honorable AKK, we na opposition chief whip na parliament. And good evening, Honorable AKK.
Good day, people of Sierra Leone. Good evening, ma'am.
And we also expect Honorable Alpha Kanwe na the spokesperson for His Excellency President Julius Madabio. Me will bring the program cantona. Na my name Halimatu Titi George. Honorable AKK. So President Bio don't take 8 years now office. And so far we don't see the opposition APC, they complain about this and that, and they complain about energy, then they complain about infrastructure, then they complain about even the free quality education, then this opposition seem for the complaint, but all things, what will be a fair assessment of Madabio in 8 years now office from 2018 to now?
If you say the opposition, they complain about everything, then it seems as if the economic condition of the country, the international bad name they get as a country, the inappropriate utilization of the monies allocated for the education, the troubling trend in the health sector. When you talk about the high cost of living, you talk about the current cost of fuel. If you see that all the talk we are complaining about everything, it means the Sierra Leoneans are comfortable. So I will preface my conversation this morning for say the opposition thinks everything is not okay with the country, but the moderator feels say everything is comfortable, and therefore the opposition is complaining. But that's on the lighter note.
Well, the moderator don't feel say everything is okay. The moderator will pose a question to Honorable Winner that the opposition is represent.
All right, and that's on a lighter note. I want to say thank you very much. This morning I start my day with a media engagement, and I try to explain to Sierra Leoneans where we are. Firstly, I want to make this very clear. I wish the presidential spokesperson was here. If I come early, but you know, some of you don't follow him for a very long time. We don't say this in a strategy for always come late. And I don't say they listen to me. But I want to say the first thing we'll get problem with right now, the current trend of the situation around the economy now, the cost of fuel. We don't skyrocket as a result of wickedness on the part of this government.
Well, the government go tell you, say, this is a global problem. Of course, because of the fight where they go on between America and Iran now, so you know, then they cause all these guys.
You know, what I do today, now the fact say, I do a critical analysis of the fuel price. One of the problems we are also going forward, and I go to do this almost every week on my Facebook page. I go try for the look at some of the government policies, maybe read and explain them, because I find out, say, whether it's the media professionals, whether it's academics, whether it's the politicians, the vendors, every other person just they accept what government say no more now. Oh, government say, oh, the one Iran and Iraq, now I made the fail don't go up. Everybody just accept hook, line, and sinker. But even when government they present documentations them, we know they read them, we know they analyze them. So we find ourselves in a situation where we are caught in the gap of accepting everything we can. Garbage in, garbage out. But today what I want to do, please permit me. Look at the field analysis we government key. If you want, I will give you this, me go use the soft copy. So we go begin to understand, we get a frank conversation on who side we dey as a country. Because let me take you to the first one where you only under the
petroleum
pricing formula. Whose date we did it? The first date
7th March 2026.
7th March. Then at the recent one. So if you go to the first one before that one day.
June 2025.
June 2025. Okay. At that time, yeah, we all land this so. If you find out, go to 14. what you they see under 14?
Landed cost.
Landed cost per fuel. What's cost where they did?
0.62.
0.62. Okay, if you go down after that day, you go down to 15. What if 15 they give you?
Exchange rate adjustment.
Let me explain this formula for you better, let you understand them. What will they do when people they count fuel in a salon? All what's involved, say the fuel can land in a salon, now the landed cost down there. Yeah? That one they not get nothing for do with it. But even at that landed cost, governments get tax inside it. Because they pay tax for the key, tell them pull on our water key, everything. But when it don't reach na saloon, what's not the current cost? If you go to the last one, when at this March 2025, now not even bore people that much. March 2026, in March when they increase fuel, the landed cost now 14, go to 14 and see what you get there. Now 0.62 cents dollars. You get them? So when you convert that one day to leons, when you convert that to leons, now 14.8 cents leons. Now the actual cost of the fuel by the time it land na salon. This one now where government don't pull in tax in a key and everything, it cost me 14,000 na the key. Now okay, out of this 14,000, the only money we add day. Now the one where you they see na 18 when are the distribution cost per liter. Now per this distribution cost per liter, now the business people they inside, the one where they retail, the one where they transport, and they all them profits they. With how much money that they go see they under 18, you go see say na 5.22. But honorable, no, let me land. I want you the actual cost. So when you add that to the actual cost of fuel between the one where they import them to the one where they cancel them, it's about 19 leons 40 cents. Yeah. Then all the balance now in the calculation are government the Adam.
Yeah, but government go tell you say they need the tax money for one government. Let me tell you. If they need to take tax, I don't go for one government. This is where
we miss the calculation as citizens. The essence of government is not to add burden on the people. The essence of government are for be sensitive to understand the climate, the situation, the economic situation around the world, and put mitigating factors where they reduce the burden. If you look at this formula way also, you compare it to the one for January, what it happen when people feel go up, not to the landing cost. For say my own the transportation, the kind of make we Iran the power there for things and difficult, how for cow the fail. No, not only that the increase. The increase na excise and duty now we add. We add other taxes and when are locally made tax. What do they expect and what do they expect as opposition currently? Considering the situation where the world is, I think it's high time for the government for able to slice down some of the tax. In the current field, but the other way they import fuel and sell them, they make something like 5-point-something cents. Government where now just taxation and put two out, they get 11.7 cents. Okay. So what will they ask for? And what I don't do from this morning. Now for ask government for at least cut down up to 5 leons of the tax what they get. Because considering the current situation where the country is, considering the current world trend, you understand? Because in this one what they talk about so the oil market, the landed cost where they make fuel can and not increase it too. We've gone ahead as a government to increase it. Now, if you listen to the oil importers, they say we have not increased anything, and that's true. So what would they expect from government at this material time is, we want a government who will be reasonable with the people. Okay, we can make 11 leons, but because the war in Iran is still going, and it gets a long way for go, and there is still crisis, Guinea 29 leons they sell fuel, Libya they sell way below that one day. So the truth is, we need for cushion the effect of the cost. We'll not forget to with people. So again, I start with fuel because it gets plenty effect. Yesterday, I did go up model, I did drive the go up. I decided to take one young man with the go up. We na my college mate all these years. I take him and I ask, I say, how much do they pay for me for go up? They say, Paddy, would they pay 25 leons? So imagine somebody working a minimum wage of 1,500. Then they can't work every day as a police officer.
1,500 or 1,000?
1,500. 1,500 new loans. Now they work.
Okay.
Then they get for kind on 30 days for can work as a police officer, and a day they pay 50 loans. So his salary is just equivalent to the cost of in transportation. Again, imagine if he get Pekin where they go St. Edwards. If they pay 20 loans for Candon, he can pay 20 loans, 25 loans for go back Edwards. Meaning on a day in Pekin on transport they use 100 loans. So in a month, it is spent like a 3,000 loans on just transportation. So if you cannot balance the cost of fuel on the ordinary people, you understand, the effect of that day is too much. So I have said it again, I'm saying it again, that the current trend of the fuel cost is government made.
Is government made?
Yes.
Honorable AKK, if you look at one good thing where these governments don't do for more than these 8 years, what thing will be that in there?
I go struggle for FEN 1. I go struggle. The truth is, they've made good pronouncements.
So they are good at talking, but
They've
not doing. So the president, we also in a talk and do.
Well, it's difficult, but since a spokesperson there, he go able to tell you what he don't do. But even when you look at, take for example the free quality education, is a must talk about achievement. Is it quality? You have 74,000 teachers in classrooms.
How you go determine whether it's quality or not a quality?
That's what I'm saying now. Mm-hmm. You have 74,000 teachers in classroom. Out of that 74,000, only 34,000 in the payroll. So you have more teachers who are not on the payroll than those who are on the payroll. Do you expect quality from the hands of people who are not being paid monthly? Is it quality in a situation where you expect quality in a situation where we struggle to pay subventions? You talk about quality in a situation where even learning materials are not being supplied on time. I talked then days here, say when I be the primary school, we use Evans Primary all over the country. And Evans Primary didn't know the upline, if we not sabi read. You see the pictures them. That's the kind of thing we had. We had equal opportunity to textbooks across the country. Today, even at free quality education, it's not there. So the truth is, we have the policies. We talk, we make the laws. We make the pronouncement. But the truth is, how reflective is that to the life of the people? That is where everything is mixed
Okay,
up.
Honorable Ekeke, I'll come back to you. We've just been joined by Honorable Afakanu, the spokesperson for the President, Julius Marabio. Honorable Afakanu, welcome to Hot Seat.
Thank you very much.
So, Honorable Afakanu, the President don't take 8 years in office. And most times people in the vote for positive change, for make their life better, make outside them become more and say, well, we don't want this again, this is what we want now, and if we can take we from point A to point B. In your own fair assessment, you think, say, President Marabio don't go before or don't go behind, or we stop? What do you think, say, President Marabio don't do? We're better for the people than us alone.
Thank you very much. People, good evening. Before I answer that question, the make I just clear a misinformation with the small brother here, AKK, Honorable AKK. The Guna, the petrol, the fuel, that is petrol, diesel, and all that, including kerosene, not here with the digam. We not get them. America get petrol. But when the war begin, fuel don't go from $3 a gallon in America to $4.99, $5. Now America, they get petrol, we not get. A buy with the buy. And if we buy and the ship for Bianca, not we get.
Honorable Alfakan, but no, you go say for the past 3 years they don't maintain for the buy fuel at 12,000, for at 29,000 euros for litre. So what it makes alone? You want to go up now? Up no more they go in the candle.
Because sometimes you get a magic. Because if now the current situation within the world, now you they live with. I'll tell you, say. They're not going to sell fuel at that price where they sell.
That's what they sell, Honorable.
Fine. Maybe they have a magic within they use. But let me tell you something.
They live by the border, so
let me tell you something. Nigeria, I just listened to the news just now. I focus on Africa. They produce petrol and they sell. From the same way this war began to now, fuel don't go up by 40%, what does that mean? If the liter now be 100 naira, now 140 naira. Because of the war. So if Nigeria where they produce them, they get them kind of difficulties that day. How much more we? So if you say Guinea they sell 12,000, maybe they find a way. Let me tell you something. This increase where they make this last few days, inside the government subsidized. $1, 1 leon, 50 cents for each liter of petrol. And 3 leons, 50 cents for each liter of diesel. That is the actual price. Let me tell you something.
Can you give him this document?
No, let me finish, please. Let me finish. I come, I listen to you. I listen to you quietly. So I just give you.
No, I'll be telling you
I just correct the misgivings them the information where they give the people. Fuel not the way they make them. Fuel do they buy one petrol no they sell the way they dig.
You think Sedan na strong defense?
It is it's the strongest defense.
Also the fact that Guinea when our next door neighbor.
Go and ask them how they do it.
Wait, next along government
go and ask them. No, go and ask them how they do it. Let me tell you. Please, no. Let us be realistic.
That is what we have been.
No, we are not being realistic. Not tell me say if Guinea sell fuel at 12 leons.
12,000.
All right, 12,000. They sell them at what we are selling it.
35.
It means they buy from outside. What is Guinea doing? We don't know. Ask them.
No, so I think the government will reach out to Guinea.
No, please. I'm sure we have an ambassador there in Guinea. So we're always in touch with the government of Guinea. I sure see something and don't find some bonanza somewhere where they do. But today in this world, every single country, they complain, including America, because of the Strait of Hormuz, where they just opened this a few hours ago. Understand? And we yourself now, waiting and they say, let me look inwards, because most of our fuel, they come up from far away. Now, we're just listening to Alhaji Aliko Dangote. They say in refinery, they produce 650,000 barrels of crude oil production a day. So now it gets opportunity. Most of the ships the way they load now to African countries, not to anywhere again. So this is going to increase trade between us in Africa. But then he said, even when they get the fuel, the difficulty is where do we get the ships? That is the problem. We always have a drawback in the supply chains. So what I'm telling you, me people, they will not listen to this young man about this. If Guinea able to make, I'm going to, first they will feel cheap now. Now Guinea they can buy Kerango. We don't know that. Now you live by the border. You know, saying that they do. In fact, the Gambia outside there.
That was from 2007 to 2018.
Now you get the highest number of petrol stations now any district in Sierra Leone. Because most of the reasons there is that one of you now you get them. All right. One of the petrol stations. Because when they buy fuel now, Guineans they come for can buy. So maybe they don't find a bonanza. They just don't inaugurate what's and call this Simandu 2040, they find some iron ore. We really now in the talk of the world at the moment. And then don't project for say they'll be getting something like $20 billion out of it a year. Something that's from that money they don't take the exchange for fuel. We don't have that. Okay. We have a
with a council but I want to
No, but you're not in charge.
On this part of the field.
No, you're not in charge.
Honorable African, I want to make you explain to me. What do you think we there as a country from all these 8 years where President Julius Maada don't spend as alone? We don't go before, would they be in or would they middle? In terms of the economy, food security, energy, infrastructure, education, everything, the 5 game changers. Feed Salon and all. 4
words for each of those 4 questions, the answers. For economy, it is stable, and inflation has gone down from 56% to 6% by 50 percentage points. So that's stability. That shows good management. The exchange rate of the dollar to the leon 2 years ago was 2,300 leons our dollar. Today, it is still 2,300 leons. 2 years later, it's stability in the economy. 2,300. I don't know if you're a black market today. 2,300. All right, whatever it is, 2,300. I know that it is stable at that point. Okay, so that is to show you that the economy is done. And of course, the growth rate of the economy. But before before this war, before we don't come, we are projected to grow at about 4.5% a year. That shows you there is progress in the country. And then you talk about food security. Again, I'll answer you in 4 words. Food security, give me one item where they should say we have enough food in this country for make it go round. About 6 months ago, or more than that, about less than a year ago, we've been to buy rice almost 1 million leons for 50 kilograms. Wala rice, about 950 or something like that. Leons. Today, as I speak, now 650 leons a bag. It don't go down by 35%. So it don't show you say there is progress. And besides me, I tell you, I can bluff him, the man who sit on Abdul. You know, say we harvest a lot of rice last year. The one we may harvest last year.
Harvest them?
Usami farm. Na Potoko. They harvest the rest. The rest we harvest up till now, we no me land on it. That's
the rice we harvest, you for sell some to the other people around.
Oh yes, but they say get.
How much they buy them for cup?
Oh, they say they get the cup.
Yes, on it.
Hey, and they tell her right now, we say come out. Na Samu, the cup of Walares, na 4 leons, okay? Na Mambolo.
The country rest?
The country rest. 4 leons a cup.
Okay.
And na Mambolo, na 3 cup for 10 leons.
Not
He knows that.
You be say Samu.
I say Samu 4 leons a cup.
No, you say Samu then they say
I said Samu 4 leons a cup. But I didn't say that.
The program we watch.
Okay, the program we watch.
For 3 cup,
all right.
10 leons, that's
all right,
Samu.
okay, if you can follow argue, let me tell you. No, wait. The 4 leons, okay, you know who that's what I say?
No, that's okay, sir.
Good, na Tito, Honorable Tito.
Nice with you.
When the Samu person bluff say, well, you don't die self allergy, Usman OS Fofana, he died with better last Friday. Na Samu, the ain't grab his oxygen, now we rest to the bar and have 4 leons a cup. So Tito come for say Samu na the bluff. He said, Mambolo, we in a 3 cup for 10 leons. And that is true. Because people don't send to me, a laboratory, when I come buy rest, make una store. Then you go down. You know, until you know the interest.
Honorable Alpha, people and the votes in this country, because for instance, when Marabio can 2018, they tell the people and say, Salon people and don't tire for buy rest 200 leons. Salon people and want stable electricity. Salon people and want for eat and 3 square meals. President Marabio promise the people and say, he go ensure say he deliver on them promises. I get the manifesto before me. Inside the manifesto, President Marabio make more promises under agriculture, under energy, under infrastructure. He say go make all the feeder road where they lead to agricultural rich areas. He say he go ensure say people and get sustainable energy, electricity across the country. Will not blackout not go be. It will be a thing of the past. Like now will be the get inside APC 10. So you think say President Marabio don't actually deliver on him promises? Or all what he promised now for we just make people and vote for him and after that they will come back to
No.
Okay, so
that is not true.
Okay.
First of all, for let them vote for in 2023, you don't come into governance in 2018. So 2018 to 2023, people are glad you go. Now you make them vote for him.
But the opposition still say we will not win the election.
That is their own opinion. Then they live on opinion, not facts. So we don't worry about that. In 2023, Madabi will win the election clean and proper. He win him and because the people of Sierra Leone voted for him. And vote for him because on the new direction agenda we've been get, he deliver. He came in, he said, I'll give you free quality education. Free. And tell me from September 2018 to now, no Pekin. Where they go government school. No, they pay. And no Pekin, no day, we don't pass 3 years old. We sit on a house, they go school because the people do not get money for pay. So that is a promise he made. Now promise we don't give it. And we don't see that. We don't add over 1 million to 1,500,000 new learners, new people that we don't enter the school system. And then the retainership is very high. And of course, the woman then broke record because the girls' retention in school is much higher today than before. So that was his agenda of a new direction. So that they don't deliver that. On the basis of that, the people of Sierra Leone, including yourself, I believe, you voted for him. You voted for him in 2023. So he came back now as president with a 5 game changer agenda. A 5 game changer agenda, and I wait him. It's a food security. That's feed saloon. Right? I mean, number 1. Number 2, I go continue with the human capital development and the education. Do that. He's doing that. And we have seen that the rice Who all been the complaint, trade. First of all, na fast month don't cancel, you don't go. Nobody no grumble for say things are scarce. Everything was plentiful. Maybe the prices changed because of supply chains and all that, but it did. And then I can tell you that other agricultural commodities, where we import so much, like the onions, yabas, and all that, today with the provision, that's Sierra Leone, and it match up with the one where they come out overseas. So he has done well, and the people of Sierra Leone, you say that they vote according to what the people then promise, according to the achievements. Okay, fine. The proof is in the pudding. The proof of the pudding is in the eating. We shall be eating the pudding in 2020.
Okay, Honorable Alpha, before I go to Honorable Okeke, now talk specifically about the cost of living in Sierra Leone. I just want to make one short analysis, and then you go determine whether or not the lives of people are really better now or worse off. For instance, maybe what than a teacher, maybe what be they earn at the equivalent of $140 during the Adescoma era. Then said the way dollar now be 600 or 650 leons to $100. Maybe what be they earn like a 1.something million by then. We be equivalent to $100 and something, close to 150, around $140 after I do my calculation. Now, SLPP don't kind of power, and then of course free quality education now be the flagship inside 2018. And for that you get a quality education, you get to look at the teachers' then condition and all how then the welfare. The teacher they now they earn 1,750. We're not up to even $90. You know, up to $90.
Even $50. So, it's just about $50.
No, it passed $50. It passed 50, even past $60, but not up to $90. So, Honorable Alpha Khan, and we all know say the dollar exchange rates, then they determine almost if they buy your bus, almost if they buy even pepper, where then they grow, na salonya, so per mine, where then they make na village. We all know the dollar exchange rates. So you think say that teacher they first we go for paying rent, paying picking school fee, buy rest, do a 15 out of that $140. Now they earn way less than $100. How it go cope? And you think say in life don't better, or it don't deteriorate?
I hope say you study small economics in school.
I did.
Good. You know what's called the time value of money?
Okay. Money
in value, they deteriorate with time unless you invest them in some high yielding bonds or something like that.
So nothing
said they come, my dear. Please, I just ask you a question. Okay. You don't answer me. When me have been teacher in 1972, 46 leon, they pay me for money. 46. You know it's 50 leon. What will be the live?
How much have you $100 that time?
I don't know it's in a dollar safe because we didn't care about that.
Good.
So they can't tell me about dollar. I don't know about these things. You understand? Now we talk about leons here. I don't know 46 leons. 9 they pay me. I'll be able to save enough to the extent to another they go 1973 England. I get small money go in my pocket. 100 leon. Where I reach now airport, I change them. I give me £50 sterling. You understand? So the value of money
must have been very low by then.
What in?
Cost of living must have been very low by then.
That is what is called the time value of money. The cost of living low because the cost of commodities were cheaper, were lower.
Exactly. When are the opposite now?
Fine, because things change. Time has changed.
Better or worse?
Times have changed. Times have gotten harder, even for America. Times are harder. As we move along, the economy of the world changes. And as it changes, that's what we get for move along. And that make I ask you. So if your brother been earn 1,200,000 and he's earning now 1,700,000, that no means say the government's not willing to call it. Because the government, you know, and he will tell you, your brother, that they make a 40% salary increase for teachers. He did that.
Oh, no, okay, 40%, but then the dollar in skyrockets more than 200%.
But we don't control the dollar.
But now the dollar, and then they determine almost person they buy pepper, almost person they buy Maggi na Maggi.
What determines?
Because any when me go tina for buy Maggi, then they say send me nanny for go buy chicken. They tell me say 1 million for one carton chicken. Yeah, when me nanny grumble, they say because dollar don't go up.
Now you make the president say, let me grow with chicken now.
Well, we're not growing.
We are doing it.
Alpha.
Rome was not built in the day. You get for start.
So
we don't start. No, first of all, now if you want buy, if you go McKinney, you know they buy chicken 1 million a carton. They buy 800.
Okay, know what? Until we grow our own chicken. What did the government do for ensure say they cushion the stress and the sufferness by the people in us alone?
That's what they're doing.
Because Mr. Self, they suffer.
That's what government they do right now. The government, they tell we say, let's go into agriculture. Government, they tell we say, they go buy more machines. Government, they tell we say that they can spend 105.
This government is action better pass intention, Honorable Alpha Khan. This is not hot seat.
But all right, okay, so for the hala, yeah?
No, this is hot.
Oh, hot fire.
Yes.
All right, okay, well, I don't pass that. Now why they rush you for that? So in those days, make I explain. You understand? Make I explain.
It's getting there.
the money now, it depends on the dollar, according to you. How much? The value of the dollar depends on what you export. How much do we export here? Almost everything we use, we import. Not only raw materials we export out of this country. Iron ore, bauxite, rutile, cocoa, coffee, and some fish. All right? And then the number of people in the country are increasing. The time you talk with brother Binewook at that time, I am sure the population of the country was about 5 to 6 million. Now it's 8 million, so more mouths to feed with the same export volume what they send. Now, make President say, we have to look at how we go able for feed we serve food waiting we they grow. Now we could encourage everybody to go to the farm. So we're not get for import chicken. We're not get for import what do you call it? Egg. Okay. Right? We have a poultry now in Newton, where they produce about 22,000 eggs a day. All right. There is another one now. He knows that. Do many coffee. Buy many coffee and
so nothing has been done.
They're building it, isn't it? No, they're building it.
You're saying it is there?
No, they're building it. You've seen the structures, not so? You've seen the structures.
That's my constituency.
You have seen the structures.
No, you don't count the eggs when
No, I'm not counting the eggs. I'm telling you what is coming.
No, what ought to come?
What will come? Because we plan to do that, and they are going to be producing the 60,000. Well, I was involved in trying to get that constituency
and
to get to locate it.
My consent.
Honorable Ekeke, don't you waiting on the Honorable Alpha Khan? So waiting that you genuine take.
You know, I don't listen to Miss Senior. He used to be my close mentor.
Not anymore.
Well, he don't shift away the goalpost. I don't listen to him ever since he become green, and I witnessed for the first time in my life where somebody they erode, they write off in your gains in politics. I witnessed firsthand how the Honorable Alpha Khan contributed to building this powerful nation called Sierra Leone under the APC. In all the ministry we work, whether it was in mines, whether it was in the public affairs, how he coordinates between political parties for being peaceful in this country, whether it's when he comes as advisor to president, then now we're there around the corridors of State House. Where they talk of this current regime, he is sending a picture to us as a nation that he did nothing, that he served in the failed regime and he did not succeed in any way.
Is that true?
Yes, that's the picture he's painting.
So what's your take on that?
For me, I would tell you, say, there were much success he achieved as a minister at that time. He achieved so much when he was in opposition. Sadly, I will say to you today, happily, sorry, that when he was appointed as PR of the party, I was in the WIO newspaper then writing. And some of the stories they were doing, they send them, they go to Antora Media every time they attend day. And I see in passion for national growth and national development. What are they see today, the things he justified, they are difficult to understand. But let me go back to Fearless I start. Senior comrade, allow me to call you that name day for very good reasons.
You like to say pa yourself, I'm happy.
No, I'm not going to call you pa.
I do.
You're still a young man.
No.
The truth is, what you talk now is, it try for say the fuel cost, now the international market, the global crisis and everything. I don't know the pricing formula. This is not what we make them. This is what government put out.
Now we make them.
Thank you.
Now we make them when I was a minister in the APC. Now we make that formula.
And you turn it.
Now we make that.
So now APC make them.
No,
now we make the formula. Now government make them.
This is where it's getting
Now
it.
government.
This is where it's getting it.
So honorable, okay, now make this formula.
When you were there, it was made by the APC. When you were there in the cabinet, when it was made a people's friendly player. Some of the things that we there, you know, we ever get our mind in government for posting there. And this is where I'm coming to it. At the international rate talk show, average play price currently by June of 2025, at June, it was $716. Currently, even when you talk about the global and everything, it is currently $686. Meaning, even when you talk about global, it has reduced.
What date are you talking about?
I'm talking about at the date today, at 7th March 2016, when the fuel was
26,
increased.
you mean?
2026.
2026, when the fuel was increased. The price compared to that of last year even reduced in Sierra Leone. Let me come, please, sir. At the price when the fuel each year, cost when you don't talk about transportation, the availability, I forget everything. By June of last year, that price day now be $0.65, 0.65 cents. That's what it cost me by the time each year.
Still $0.65 is still right.
Let me come. Now that be the cost we at that time last year. As we talk now, currently in a saloon, it cost we 56. 52. So it even don't drop. Yeah, but this is where we come to talk about this. And this is where we say, with what you achieved for this country, you for be in a better position for able to tell government, say, hey, this fuel they cost me 14 leons by the time they inch. Even in that 14 leons, the government don't tax already. Because you get the port tax, they don't have tax, they already don't add the 9, they go 14 cents. But when it reach now, the marketers only get 5 leons 2 cents. Now they add on the distribution cost. So 14 plus 2 leons, it's gonna be 19.2 cents. So how do we get to 35,000 leons or 35 leons? Is where the formula is affecting the ordinary people. So what I am saying before you came and you said I was misleading the public no, this is what what I have said is, can we look at the pricing formula?
You are.
You know I will not argue that.
No, you are.
No, you know I will not argue on this. But I just want to stick to the document.
The pricing formula.
Can we look at
the pricing formula has a lot of parameters. It gets a lot of parameters.
Let's go back. No, let's look at the items. Please permit me. I want to be very deliberate before I go to all the other things that we don't talk. Look at this one. You talk about infrastructural development fund. This is government owned.
So, but you don't think the government need the taxes?
I'm not denying the government don't need the taxes. By January, government was making 7 leons, 8 cents. Currently, it has been improved by another 5 leons. So my advocacy today, Naya, where I want my senior comrade and leader of my party will be there, and now we don't decide for be green for join me is, Mr. President, just like our Guinea they sell 29 leons, we can sell at 30 leons. For now, because the global trend, everything is mixed up, we can say, can we give a tax? You know they make laws them so, just like when we talk about the 5% on rice. We make the law, but because of the time we look at the economic implications and everything, we suspend the tax. All we are asking for as an opposition party currently is for government to suspend at least 5 leons of that tax. Let me go to education we talk about.
You're not going to make Claire answer you first?
No, you answer that. No. Can I respond?
You know, misleading people so much that you don't give me time to answer.
What I would do is, this one in the public, as I talk, so many people see them and they need them as I analyze them. Come to the issue they talk about, the cost of living. I just analyze somebody who live Calverton, where they can work na fritos. It does say teacher, where they can work na and you watch. Pay and 2 million leons. AMPK where they can work a single parent, where they pay 40 leons for AMPK for Canaton, and 40 leons for Guna 80 leons. If they come to town 25 times a month, that's almost all their salary. You understand? So when you talk about the cost of living, you don't calculate that based on your own position of influence, your own position of affluence, what you have and every other thing. Because that's where we seem sometimes as politicians, for look at the lives of the ordinary people, from we own position and from we own lens. Come down the black chips. Actually go to the market and see currently a family of 3 cannot live by 100 leons.
Well, how many of this family of 3 were employed?
We're employed.
Mm-hmm. How many of them, this family of 3, were employed in Sierra Leone?
In fact, I will tell
Give
you
me the context.
No, the unemployment rate is so huge.
It is the norm. In Sierra Leone, it is the norm, and has been so all the time. I am telling you, no, hold on, you are misleading people. Don't just count on what people get from the office salary or from work salary. This country, most people are self-employed. Most people generate their own income from what you call the other kind. It does not. It does not.
That makes it worse.
It does not, because we are telling them. No, we are telling them. We are telling them. Let me tell you something. When you're talking, you're not talking as if you're somebody from Kaula.
No, I'm not from Kaula. I'm from Tala.
Okay.
That's the very palm you're playing with. That's where I'm coming from.
Okay, all right. So if you come from there, you'll know that over 70% of the people who live there do not earn a salary on a monthly basis. You know that. They go to the farm. You know that they are farmers. They generate their own income. And from those incomes, they are able to sell their goods and then make lives easier for themselves.
But the transportation cost is high.
The transportation cost is high because of the fuel.
To move from
the cost of the fuel is nobody's responsibility.
No, it is
don't forget, there was a time here when fuel was 25 leons, and then it went to 28.
There was a time
and then
it was
32.
6,500 leons.
There
was a time when it was 3 leons.
That was a good one.
Yes.
There was a time for 3 leons.
Yeah, there was a time when it was 3
I told you about the time value of money. Money, the volume increases, but the things it can buy don't change.
So,
that's the kind
so
of thing.
honorable on that, we talk about the time value of money, inflation and all. So that they means say in 2018 will not be need a change? Because clearly, if we continue,
you did, because we already declared at that time, maybe they
continue for that, but then the excuse that
in 2018 the people needed a change because we threw on them what we called, what do you call this?
Austerity.
We put out ourselves, we said we are in an austerity.
Were you not?
And I said we.
That's what I'm asking. We are APC by then?
Of course I was.
Okay.
That is no secret. It's something I'm proud of. I was there. All right? We were in an austerity situation. So the people wanted a change. And the change came. And when the change came,
change might be good, but you think we're in a good change.
You see, let me tell you something. Jesus said, man must not live by bread alone.
But by every word
that comes out of the mouth. Right. Okay. And let me see. Education. It's not anything you can play around with.
Please permit me to analyze.
If you do not pay attention to education,
we got hundreds and thousands of graduates and now they come, they don't even get job. Then they turn to kush and drugs.
Let me tell you, that is the other thing that we're talking about. We are trying now to make sure that when graduates come out, we direct them into skills training. You need a skill to be able to have a sustainable livelihood in life. I cannot just go and read book, I come.
But that's what you gain.
Let's say up to almost 100.
No, I'm an engineer, my friend.
No, I know.
So you have skills.
Okay.
No, I have skills.
Okay.
I have skills.
And we'll not get much time. I want to make we touch on something else.
Let me analyze just this education.
Briefly, analyze this education briefly.
Before if you like say, is cleverly presenting a situation in which the education is everything. Yeah?
But it is.
But nothing said the fact that the government pay school fees for students.
Education it is.
And all thing a good thing.
Let me say
that's a plus at least for the government.
Let me say this.
Okay.
Which category you want to take? Primary school?
Yeah, primary school.
Okay, let's go to primary school.
Start from there.
My people, and it's the smallest village in Sierra Leone. What's the cost of government is paying for school fees? Again, this is where I say most times, whether they are crooked politicians, whether they are good journalists who don't read government policies, the current trend for a primary school child government is paying is 30 millions a year.
But it's still something.
No, it's not.
You get people that will not be able to afford it.
You don't know the essence of the free quality education.
Tell me.
It's reducing the burden on the parents and having the child to go to school without no cost to the parents. If you're paying a cost where the socks what they buy from a Pekin for go school is equivalent to the cost where you pay as government, then there's nothing to write home about. Let me land, please. Go to WAS. From 2019 to date, I have followed every WAS entrance. In 2023 alone, almost 140,000 kids were left out of the exams.
But we've talked about that over and over, Abdul.
The Minister of Education.
Abdul, don't take us back.
No.
That was explained. That was explained. Don't take us back because that has been explained by the Minister. No. You are creating a situation. You are creating a situation that has been resolved and has been explained to you. Let me tell you something.
As we sit here now, let me tell you again. This is one analysis I have made over again. I challenge him on that, and I challenge government that almost 70% of the kids, the young people who are into Kush, are people deprived from taking WAS. That's wickedness on the part of government.
Listen.
Okay, Abdul,
this is a very, very frivolous statement.
Gentlemen.
I would like to.
No, you shout to me.
It is a very frivolous statement. It is a very frivolous.
Abdul, what he will not accept.
Abdul, you are not telling the truth. No, you are not telling the truth. Please tell the people the truth.
I am a fan
of the problem is that the minister had explained that.
No, let me explain.
A lot of people take in people who are not in school to come and register in schools so that they can enjoy the government free.
That shows that this your explanation is enough to show government is not effective enough when
government is effective. Government is effective, but if you have
you will spend every year in school census.
Okay,
so if you cannot track the kids who are supposed to be in school, then it shows the government is wasting money.
Who tracks the kids? The schools? The schools are government.
No, it's not just
Gentlemen, let's go to the manifesto.
You are misleading people.
Let's go to the manifesto.
You
are making a frivolous, populist statements to try and attract the attention of
gentlemen,
people, thinking that you are helping them. He is not helping you. This young man is not helping you. This young man is misleading you. This man is misleading you, and he is telling you things that are not true.
Honorable,
you are like bringing.
Let's talk about.
I don't wish to go past.
Let's talk about unity and national cohesion.
It is not true.
Quite recently, we've seen members from your party, the Sierra Leone People's Party, of course, Chairman Batilo Songa, he was singing a song saying, "No more APC, no more APC." Of course, the opposition not taken fine. And also, of course, the president used one Mende. I don't know whether they talk Mende. I know I'm talking Mende. Honorable Alfakan, if they talk Mende, you came to talk the language the president talk for we and interpret answer.
No.
Okay, so what will we get now that the president use this Mende language, where the president say anybody, the literal meaning, that is the literal meaning of what he say, because they say get other meaning. But the literal meaning say anybody will support, any APC person will continue to support APC in a bond, it will die early morning. Yeah. So this don't spark debates at the entire country. People they take the word for waiting the year. Other people they say this particular word they are so what also it mean. Na parable like we go say kill dog before dog, let dog no say die there. Or we go say I go beat you like a die dog. Then can talk then they. But because it come out from the number one gentleman na salon, it don't cause boku problem on social media and everything. Honorable Alpha Khan, what you get for say about this statement from the president? And of course that of Batilo Songa.
Well, I'll take you back. First of all, I don't understand the language. I know they talk the language. I don't understand what's in the president say. And thirdly, I know Bindidi. So now here I say.
You don't watch the video?
And now tell me there. The person we did that recording and then did the translation inside from this office. Don't come back talk say. This may have been misinterpreted because these words have other meanings. All right, so why don't you use that other meaning at that time? Now, the Nigerians say, Chinachebe, they say proverbs are the palm oil with which words are eaten. When you want to talk a language well, you for subuse parables, for subuse proverbs. And the president, Naposiwe, subuse the idioms in his own language, native language. And then also, words get miscarried when you pass it from one person to the other. It's called reported speech. I'll give an example. Where we come from, in the Northwest, we been get one district officer. The district officer now, wait man. So some chieftain make plaba, I just say now, Munutala. So he go there for go talk case with them. But he needed an interpreter, interpreter from the chimney. So where they don't explain to them all what happened, now I tell them through the interpreter, I say, tell your people, you see these small cases, they don't really matter. So I will therefore leave you in peace. Nothing interpreter tell the people. I say, hey, have mommy, the nunga to matter the cricket to buy a bata. So Tati, it's a new come of them. Thank you very much. Peace for somebody who just learn language, like we own interpreter. You know, say peace can be interpreted as urine. Peaceful. Peace, urine also. So in Temne, when he don't get rid of this peace, so now so he pass up. He say, I go left one upon urine. So the people become angry. They chase the district officer out of town. That's how you miss things. And another very classical thing, when they celebrate my own day, my own. Our people went to Burma. They go fete for with the British. During the Second World War, all right? We celebrate the saloon soldier then, we didn't call. But there's a time when they go tell the English officers, send message from base camp, say go tell these people, go tell the other battalion over there that tonight we are going to advance. When the runners came, 2-3 runners, then come, they return the message. By the time they reach, that message don't change. So when they get to the camp outside the front line and tell them, say, look, I can't tell you, I say, to get ready, tonight we are going to the dance. So what did they do? The soldiers go, then get at a ceremonial uniform, all man dressed for the dance. While they are dressing for the dance, the Japanese came and attacked them. They slaughtered them. Now would have saved them. We were able to stop that war there, like the Sierra Leone soldiers. Now we could celebrate them because of misinterpretation of messages and commands. We say, get ready, tonight we are going to advance. Then go change and to get ready, tonight we are going to the dance. So then feels in the dance, and they go. So these things happen. So when the journalist from here talks, yes, this meant the words where president use, it gets other meanings and all that. I agree with him. Because me say when I talk to me, they put a lot of parables inside. Like our Lord Jesus Christ. He spoke in parables. So you understand? So if it is a parable and it has several meanings, you literally they look at them, you will just learn or listen to the language Sabia no more because you meet on the street. You don't know the nitty-gritty, all right? You don't have the palm oil to eat the words. And then you get problems. So I believe that president, as he is, you're not going to make that kind of statement knowingly that it's going to hurt
Before I go to you, Honorable Okeke, permit me for read this part of the 2018 SLP manifesto, outside and talk about building and promoting national cohesion. Page 57 to be precise. The new direction SLP government will make every citizen of Sierra Leone to feel and believe they are an integral part of an inseparable and indivisible country. It will promote inclusive politics, inclusive governance, and inclusive development as the only guarantor for enduring peace and security. The next SLP government will launch a presidential initiative that will be heralded by a national conference on diversity management, initiate policy reforms to ensure the Sierra Leoneans are free to live and work anywhere in the country regardless of tribe, region, and other considerations. In this regard, the template requirement on all official documents that identifies the ethnic identity of individuals will be expunged, fully implement the National Youth Service and the like. Honorable AKK, Honorable Alpha, another year waiting Madabio BC 2018. You think, say, Madabio they live by this manifesto, we say, or the SLPP government as a whole, they live by this manifesto, we say? I
was broken down. You see, I will start dishing on the smile, and they try for get a relaxed conversation, but I was broken down. I am saddened. one of the sad things is, I am sure when President Bio brought Honorable Alpha Khan close, it was for a reason. It was for a reason for better advice. It was for a reason for him to contribute in building the cohesion of the country. It was for a better reason for him to say, I have somebody who has an hands-on experience. So this not the kind of situation where they use sweet words or idioms or skillful ability for explain within the presidency. You have to emphasize on AYV's interpretation, which make can worse off. Now when the very possible that they share office, when Mike Brewer jump on Facebook. So if I ain't give an interpretation way,
Mike Brewer said a cost, like the cost.
Exactly. So
cost meaning swear.
Yeah, swear.
No, let me
yeah, because the creole swear. Like when they swear the people
let me come. So when it come, it make that one day. Less than few minutes. You see the Minister of Information come say, oh, na common language and it even to we do and na we community. You see the Keke Thomas and didn't come and begin say, oh, na just na fund demand be the make. But I want to say this, Honorable Alpha Khan, and this is where I want you to take it very serious. We are living in the timing of the message. We are living in a tense political climate currently. We are living at a time when the president for sound more peace embracing. We are living at a time when the president for able come say, I am talking to my people here. I know some people in the way don't go PMDC. I know some people in the way they don't go APC. But now these I don't do for now. I hope una we will embrace the party now. But for even say, if you know you there, you know they support SLPP, you get sway. You understand? I want you to also understand the presidency. You stayed around presidency. When the president even say "are vexed by you," people in the way they disassociate away from you. That's the country we find ourselves. So when the president express that kind of dissatisfaction on him people when ASEAN unions, when he go to the extent say he swear them people in the ASEAN unions, the president in what today he also supports as the way they under. For say he swear the one that we know the SLPP is also almost equals to a command for violence. Yes, it is. So what we expect of the president is, at a time like this when we're going towards an end, if they tell you goodbye now with good languages, let inform be one way will be accepted.
So what's our APC then position on? Because as you say, APC then put out a statement regarding the president in parable, and of course the party chairman, SLPP party chairman in slogan, and the deputy minister of information.
I'll take you through all of them one day. You know, whether Nakakaskata in your analogy we do on radio, we say if not for almost if you want all man APC die.
You say all man APC die or let APC die?
Come on, if you want APC die, all man APC will die. So that's the same language. Whether or not the statement made by the chairman, no more APC. It means APC don't die. The one with the APC not there again. Whether or not the president's statement, we seems to be an order for chase people with the APC. One thing we become very important to it is the APC just get front corners. Yesterday you have the likes of Alpha Khan. Today has left. The APC is still being occupied by young and able young people. So it is difficult to kill the APC. One of the things we Alpha Khan for beginning tell SLPP say, I do to know, but before I left and I train more young people we able to man the affairs of the APC. One of the things we always done the gumbo where they call in a corner and say, bo, una say I don't late for take over this party. I don't lay the platform. But again, if forget say it's again with this.
You know, so we form NRM. And that was the intention. So but when I not come up for you, that's why I left you.
You see what they confessed to this? So it's making a confession.
No, it's not a confession.
You're making a confession. This has never been known. No, it has never been.
It's public knowledge.
You see,
NRM.
It's public knowledge.
He left APC.
No. It's public knowledge.
He wanted to kill the APC.
It was
he had
public.
issue with people of his age.
It was public knowledge.
Let me just land
public
this.
knowledge that NRM needs the young people to come together. Let us protect this party. I was there.
This is what I said.
I even displayed made my card on social media with my photo.
I said this just few
Where were you?
Gentlemen will not get much time.
Where were you? We had an office at Pademba.
I said this few days and days here that you move one to SLPP has not helped Sierra Leone. You left the APC at a time when you were very bittered.
No,
you left the yes, you are.
No,
yes, you are. In fact, you believe that you've seen it in the song say, if you get 2 man, then you want to say no one to you.
The fact, you say no one to you. So last you don't get woman.
Snub you and they reject.
Last you don't.
Then you go to other man.
Last you don't.
So I've left the APC. Let me like this. Last you don't get APC with bitter mind. And you see this kind of situation. This kind of situation where they're so tense. That's when African get a platform at the SLPP. So one thing I want big is put your bitterness against the APC one side and guide President Bio in the path of peace and unity for this nation. Your issue with the APC was a certain set of people. You remember how far you've come from the APC, what you've enjoyed from the APC since you were a lecturer to now. No matter the bitterness, no matter the bitterness.
I got you.
Remember,
I got you. You're sending an olive branch.
What will be your final words?
I am almost sure you're coming back.
Honorable, what will be your final words as we round up?
My final word is this. All of this bickering left and right, go. When I listen to what we don't say. First, let's just answer a question. In that manifesto, President Bill said he will create a platform for inclusiveness in Sierra Leone. In 2018, he tried. As soon as he win the election, now you know what he talk about. He called the Bintumani 2 or 3. They refused to go. He not been there attending. Me go na party office. No, you not been there.
I visited you 2 days before that event.
Okay, but
and when you get the station at party office where them bow at you, I was there again.
No, they didn't bow at me.
No, they did.
They didn't. I left. Because I told them that I was going. Yes, and where are you today?
Please allow.
No, they're not booming.
I was there at the step.
We're rounding off now.
People were guiding take candle.
Abdul,
we're rounding off now.
I went there and I told them, I said, give me a chance. They asked me for my last word. Let me give my last word. Let me round up. Let me round up. Okay.
At another time.
When they create the issue,
I don't care. Last word. I left APC. I tell them, say, una logo, and this been too many 3. All this problem not for them. But the opportunity that they come. Opportunity. SRM capable yourself. So
how do you go to?
No, let me finish. Let me. This is let me finish, please. No. Give me my last word. The people there. I don't tell the APC people there say APC, SLPP, we all na salon for the look at. This country, the only way we go able for make we work together. APC and SLPP they are almost equal at the camp. APC, SLPP they almost get for work together. And as we don't get the proportional representation at parliament level, President say, let me see if we can do it by executive. If Cyrene go Cambia, let Cyrene go Pujehu. So what I am saying at the camp, forget that. No. Look, listen.
He's talking about
that's why I'm coming. No, let me finish. Cyrene left for the argument.
Briefly.
You've forgotten that because you're free to win the Carlos election. You are going to be in the wilderness.
Okay, gentlemen.
Don't worry about me.
Okay, gentlemen, I want to say thank you very much. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure having you on Wake Up. It was a pleasure having you on Wake Up Sierra Leone today. This is how we do the curtains down on the hot seat. Thank you very much for coming. Until next week Wednesday, I've been your host, Halimatu. Bye-bye.
That's my area.
So you know things maybe so we put down there for please journalists and then bring this one for able old men at the back. Then we go. No, please. I know it's a beg. I beg. We want to talk to people them. Long we get the facts. Yeah.
Them two political party APC, anybody that say becoming a threat, then get way for fuse you or polarize you, let you lose your strength.
And again, this just bring me to the question of and say for even they do local language in a school. How then they go compare with it?
I think it's not a bad idea for local languages.
Why is not supposed to allow any school for submit to them when the school not get approval from MBSSC?
My job is to test the people who shape our country, socially or politically. We discuss important human interest issues Hot Seats, a platform to hear your views and opinions without fear or favor.
We might talk about Arise. We still say government they play Anki Arise project.
Mention also about parent issue.
Honorable parental don't pay that full amount to the ACC.
Una check usai pull money there for pay and quick.
No, check.
Why?
Wait, yeah. Listen. No, wait.
Again?
Wait, okay, I know they lost. No, make like lost. No, listen.
Government on the increased taxes on people for this past 3 months. You don't think it's a burden to people?
In economic development, you they increase tax